So I just got off the phone with an awesome guy, Wayne Bryant. And Wayne Bryant is running for sheriff of Archuleta County. He's running against a guy named Richie Valdez. A guy named Richie Valdez who apparently is very, very corrupt. About $50 million corrupt. So here's a little video. I don't know, 2 minutes. We'll see. We'll see how this goes.
The Constitution protects us, and it is our duty to protect the Constitution.
Hi, everybody. My name is Wayne Bryant, and I'm running for Archuleta County Sheriff. We have to stand united now more than ever in our country's history, or again, bow down to servitude. We have only been a free people now in this great nation for 235 years. Do we really want to give it up so easily? Our founding fathers sacrificed everything, their life, their property, their families, to have these rights. These rights are not given by the state. They are bestowed by God. The state is in the process of enslaving us. Do we really want to repeat history? Look around. Doesn't it look that way to you? Our children today seem to be okay with what is happening right now. They do not understand that we live in a constitutional republic and what that actually represents for them. Because the state is now in the hands of these large corporations, I just can't sit back by anymore and allow this to continue. I'll start. I'm running for sheriff. I'll stand for the county, and I'll stand for we the people. I will do as our founding fathers intended. I will use the Constitution as our weapon. We are running out of time. We need to act now. I'm Wayne Bryant, and I'm running for sheriff as a write-in candidate. Come join us. One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, and thank you for your time.
Let's stand behind Wayne and write him in. We need a real constitutional sheriff who will stand up for us.
You know, hopefully he keeps on doing more of those and he gets better and better. So don't judge him on that alone. So Wayne Bryant, there's a lot that I like about him. He says he's for a constitutional republic. I hope he's in favor of the constitutional republic that is Colorado. I really like Colorado being a constitutional republic inside the broader American, constitutional republic. So I like the federalism. I like the... So... Wayne Bryant, he's running for sheriff of Archuleta County. He's running as a write-in, so he's got an uphill battle, right? He's got a write-in campaign. And the reason why he has a write-in campaign is because he refuses to give the clerk, I guess, his fingerprints in order to check to see if he has a felony on his record. Now, he believes that this goes against his Fourth Amendment rights of no search and seizure because it's a fingerprints, right? So they're going to get his fingerprints, send it, to the FBI, CBI, wherever. When actually any lay cop could just run a person's name with usually just a name or a social security number or a driver's license number. Fingerprints? You don't need fingerprints. What's next? Retina scans? What's after that? They're going to start, taking our damn blood. Fingerprints, retina scan, taking our damn blood, putting a COVID chip in us. I don't believe that COVID chip thing, but there are microchips, and that's what totalitarian governments want to do. Hey, this is for your convenience. No, go ahead and track your damn self for your convenience. So Wayne Bryant, that was a little bit of Wayne Bryant. He says he was a city councilman for 2 years, I think in Arizona somewhere, believes that new movements come from the bottom up, which Chris Hedges says absolutely. But you know what? I wonder. Abraham Lincoln was able to free the slaves from the top down. So to Wayne Bryant, he says that the sheriff of Archuleta County, the current sheriff, is super duper corrupt. And who is the current sheriff? Well, it's this guy right here. It's Rich Valdez. And actually, it's a super blurry picture, so he's got a LinkedIn page, but I just want to kind of give you a sense of. So this is Richie Valdez, not this guy, but this guy. So that's Richie Valdez. That's the sheriff of Archuleta County. And like I said, that's a blurry picture. There's a couple other pictures here. He encourages residents to do something. Looks like some kind of video on Facebook. I don't know. Let's actually just... Here's a LinkedIn page. It says he's the sheriff from 2014 till today. So for 8 years, or October, 7 years, 4 months. He was the undersheriff for 19 years. So basically, he's been the sheriff. He's been running goddamn Archuleta County for 700 decades. For about 3 decades. He was also the undersheriff. Yeah, Pagosa Springs, I don't know. But here is Rich Valdez, his LinkedIn page right here. Hi, everybody. I'm Rich Valdez. Archuleta County, Colorado State University, Pagosa Springs, Colorado, USA. And so there you go. That's probably his main social media thing is LinkedIn. Good old Rich Valdez. All right. So who is Rich Valdez? Well, according to Wayne Bryant, Rich Valdez is very, very corrupt. About $50 million corrupt. Why aren't you crystallizing? Okay. All right. No. All right. So, Richie Valdez is the current sheriff of Archuleta County. And to Wayne Bryant, to Wayne Bryant, Richie Valdez is a corrupt dictator, a dishonest fascist, essentially. So to Wayne Bryant, Richie Valdez says he does whatever, he does whatever the hell he wants to do. Sometimes he can be a nice guy, but if you cross him, then he could destroy you. So it almost seems like Richie Valdez is more about revenge than he is about being a man of justice. Now, to Wayne Bryant, he says that Richie Valdez is the main tyrant. He's the main dictator. He's the king of, this Democratic Republic of Archuleta County. I also believe in the Constitutional Republic of Archuleta County. All the villages, state, feds. Okay, so Wayne Bryant, he says that 2 of the county commissioners in Archuleta County are in Sheriff Richie Valdez's pocket. Richie Valdez is also, he's installed his buddy as the county manager. So his buddy, the county manager, makes over 6 figures a year. He's got 2 of the 3 county commissioners in his pocket. So whatever law that Richie Valdez wants to get passed, all he has to do is get the county commissioners on board. And then there's Judge Wilson. So that's the chief judge of the 6th Judicial District. That's the ruling elite. Those 5 people, Judge Wilson, Richie Valdez, 2 of the 3 county commissioners, and a county manager. Between those 5 people, they run Archuleta County. And one of the biggest decisions, one of the biggest faux pas, they spent $50 million on a jail that the people voted down. The people of Archuleta voted this measure down 2 times. But did the damn systemites of Archuleta County, did they give a goddamn fuck about what the people wanted? No. The people did not want a $50 million jail, but the systemites went ahead and passed it because, well, they're the systemites, and systemites are going to, systemite for something the people explicitly did not want. $50 million in a county of $12,000. That's not Mayberry. That ain't Mayberry. You got Aunt B there at the jail making sure, baking cakes for all the jaywalkers you're throwing in jail because And how is the crime problem in Archuleta? You got all that, criminal judicial system, all that money for, but what about crime? Or are they like competitors for the criminals? For something that people, so, you know what? Having a corrupt judicial branch is very consistent with the San Luis Valley. That's the rest. Archuleta, Mineral County, Rio Grande, Saguache, Conejos, Castilla, Alamosa, Monte Vista. We'll consider that its own. So 12,000. Does 12,000 people even have $50 million amongst themselves? 12,000 people? That dinky little bit of a population. How are they investing $50 million? That means they're shackling, debt to their future generations, right? I don't know how corrupt Archuleta County is, but hopefully it's not as bad as Mineral County or Rio Grande County. That's an unredeemable cesspool right there. So Wayne Bryant, he's for a people's bank. Wayne Bryant is for a people's bank. He's a conservative Christian. He's opposed to the marriage of corporations and government. So he's opposed to fascism. He's not familiar with Milton Friedman. He's never heard of the term systemites. I like a number of, his planks. I really love the People's Bank. The People's Bank is a people's savings and loan system for the regular common working folks of Archuleta County. My God, It's a Wonderful Life. I mean, It's a Wonderful Life was just a dream. They said that was communist propaganda. And that's not an insult to Wayne Bryant. The fact that he considers himself a, conservative Christian, and he sees that having a people's bank would be helpful for the working class. Of course it would be. It's a Wonderful Life. That's, an American Christmas movie, a staple. But it's not reality in America. So it's very much a compliment. Hell yeah, let's get working class people a people's bank, a people's savings and loan bank. If the working class could get a people's bank into our hands, we'll turn this entire place around. I mean, there's people that could just borrow money at whim whenever the hell they want to. 50,000 there, 100,000 there. Jesus Christ, if you had $50,000, there's no way you could fail in any kind of investment. Open up a goddamn, Red Roses shop. Open up a Wick store. Open up a chicken nugget store. 50,000 bucks. But the banks are corrupt. They're in the hands of the elites and the oligarchs and a bunch of corrupt motherfuckers. A bunch of banksters. So Wayne Bryant is correct when it comes to economics. Getting a people's bank, that's good economics. That's Nobel Prize winning economic thinking right there. We're actually going to change America for the better. Wayne Bryant wants to overturn the apple cart. He's big on the republic. Wayne Bryant said that he's in favor of elections, because that's my fear with anti-democracy, pro-republic folks, is that their understanding of the republic, it excludes the people. It's we the people. We are a part of the republic. Wayne Bryant is big on common law. He doesn't seem to understand natural law or eternal law. But it's, kind of in the same ballpark. Natural law is all the shit that rational man can deduce with the rights that we have that come from the state of nature. Wayne Bryant said he's going to wipe out all 20,000 Colorado statutes in the Colorado Code. I'm not for sure where he is at on the Colorado Constitution. I like the Bill of Rights in the Colorado Constitution a lot. He agrees with me that the Ten Commandments is the common law for many Americans. The Ten Commandments is a common law for many Americans. So Wayne Bryant is, a badass when it comes to economics. When it comes to instituting justice, he's in favor of restorative justice. He's going to be the sheriff. Right? So that's not just the, Muhammad Ali. You need a sheriff that can kick ass and take names, right? But it's the ideological sort of, the perspective, the philosopher in chief. What does this sheriff, believe? Wayne Bryant, he is going to deputize all the citizens when he gets elected sheriff of Archuleta County. which actually is consistent with Colorado's Constitution. If you're a part of the civil authority, you can deputize anybody you want to. He's for establishing a stronger grand jury system here. So Wayne Bryant wants a stronger grand jury system. He's going to deputize all citizens. He wants a court. He wants the courts, the system, to be run by a judicial referee. Not a judge, not a magistrate, but a judicial referee, which is what a judge and a magistrate should be anyways, whether they call themselves a judicial referee. You're not there to pick sides. You're there to pursue truth and justice so we can have a peaceful society, peaceful and tranquil. So Wayne Bryant is for restorative justice, wants to deputize all the citizens. He's establishing a stronger grand jury system in Archuleta County. He wants the courts to be run by a judicial referee. And when it comes to restorative justice, what other kind of justice is there? Destructive justice? Justice that destroys? That's an oxymoron. True justice isn't destructive. Justice can only be restorative in order to be justice. So Wayne Bryant, he's a Christian conservative, and I'm progressive, but he has a lot of progressive planks. The People's Bank, the stronger grand jury system. These are strengthening the working class people. He wants a judicial referee, deputize every adult citizen, so we have a right to defend ourselves, right? That comes from natural law, common law, but it's also Article 2, Section 13, the Colorado Constitution. He's in favor of the Republic. I love the Republic. Properly understood. So there you go. Archuleta County, vote for Wayne Bryant for sheriff. Vote for Wayne Bryant for sheriff, Archuleta County. And Wayne Bryant, natural law is a law that comes from nature, which rational man can deduce. So if in the state of nature it's a war of everybody against everybody, you pursue peace as long as you can, but you have a right to defend yourself. So self-defense comes from natural law. Also, the right to food, water, clothing, shelter comes from natural law. Also, the right to speak in the press and the right to a trial by jury and to peacefully assemble. All of our civil liberties are also natural rights. So there's a shit ton of natural rights. Jefferson says that natural rights are the, foundation for the Bill of Rights. So, to me, what that says to me, to be an American means you feel all the rights and freedoms that not just all Americans, but all humans should have just coursing through your veins. The Bill of Rights, that it's not just freedom of speech. We have natural rights that underlie all of those man-made positive laws. And since it comes from the laws of nature, one thing is debt. When a person dies, you could try to go after his estate, but he ain't going to pay you a dime. And in the state of nature, that's one way to get out of your debt. Just get eaten up by a bunch of antelopes. So Wayne Bryant, there's a difference between natural law, there's a difference between eternal law, there's a difference between, God's law and common law. These are all different terms or different words, and they mean different things. And so I would encourage him to be more precise with his definitions. I agree that the Ten Commandments is, for the longest time, I'm an atheist, but the Ten Commandments were my, I was going to treat others the way I want to be treated, and everything was just going to work out okay. But that's not how the world works. Oh my fucking God, that is not how the world works. They'll take your kindness and, think that they bullied you or something. He's doing it because he's scared of me. No. You being shitty makes me never want to be kind to you again. This man's kind? This man smiled at us? Well, fuck him! What a piece of shit! So Archuleta County, I don't know, how corrupt this Richie Valdez is, but to Wayne Bryant, he's not, He's not fit to be sheriff. He's a corrupt dictator, a dishonest fascist. He's more revengeful than he is for justice. And he's running the damn, absolute power corrupts absolutely. So it's no shock to me. It is no shock to me, if the sheriff and the judge and everything he's saying, 2 out of 3 county commissioners, I mean, I guess I could actually follow up with what he's saying, call these people up and be like, yo, county commish, are you in Richie Valdez's pocket? Hey, Judge Wilson of the 6th Judicial District, John Mastis here. Wanted to do a little interview with you and, county manager. Why does Archuleta County have a county manager? Does all the counties have a county manager? Because I don't think that's not a constitutional position. But sometimes, like city councils, if you already got a mayor, you don't need a city manager on top of a mayor. The county manager, typically would be the city manager. If you do have a city manager and a mayor, the city manager would be the one that runs things, and the mayor is the face of the thing. One gives the speeches, and one, makes sure the system is running efficiently. And I'm just kidding, Rio Grande, Mineral County. You guys are not unredeemable cesspool. That was a joke. So just chill the fuck out. Calm the fuck down. It's all cool. Nah, it's all cool. It's all cool, baby. So, yeah, there you go. Corruption is everywhere. Archuleta County, population of 12,000, being, saddled with a $50 million debt. Jesus Christ. They're going to have to arrest a bunch of jaywalkers just to pay, $50 million. How much of that was grant money? Any of it? Anyways, Archuleta County, vote for Wayne Bryant for sheriff.